Right, I'm going to talk to you guys real quick about something that just bugs me, and it's Republicans and Democrats, or actually, it's probably the other way. Democrats on the left, Republicans on the right. So just so you look at it the right way. I'm going to talk to you guys about something that just drives me nuts, and I just want to know, first of all, I'm neither party. I'm absolutely agree with some things on the right. We agree with some things on the left. But I don't think the Republicans could ever sell anything. If they had candy, and they were trying to sell it to a baby, they'd sit there and tell them how bad it is for you, and then the kid would try it, and then we go, "Wow, I really like this candy. It's bad for me. You guys told me all the bad stuff, but you didn't tell me anything good about it, that it tastes good or anything like that. You just said all this bad stuff." And that's what I'm trying to say is, let me explain this to you. I'm going to explain this to you. There's a law that's coming out, or I don't know if it came out or went out, and there's a lot of child trafficking going on with sex and stuff like that, right? So the Democrats want to do something to protect the kids from being put in jail for coming over from whatever, China or whatever, and or kids in general. There's, I guess, are victims a lot of this, and they talk them into doing prostitution because they feel like it's the only way out and whatever. And so there's a lot of young ladies who are being brought up as prostitutes, and Democrats want to stop that. And that I agree with, and I think anybody would agree with that. We'd like to see that stop. But they had this law come out, and it was like, oh, so we want to stop all kids under 18 from being prosecuted for prostitution. Well, the problem with that is that the pimps would know that, and they'd be like, "Hey, it's cool. You won't even go to jail. They won't, So what? Like guys like Travis Allen, who's like a super right wing guy, he goes and says, "Hey, well, that's going to basically legalize prostitution for and going to make the problem even worse." Well, let me tell you something. That's not the right approach. Okay. So you go and say something like that. Now nobody wants to listen to you. Yeah, it's just, so this is the kind of thing that, respectfully, that could happen. And, so the best way to approach that would be say, "Hey, you know what? I understand there was a problem with this, but, maybe we should have a different approach about this and come back at it like, hey, we should have a program, First Defense, that gives them an out, gives them a way to go to a safe house and do something, and then we'll if they do this, then we'll go ahead and wipe out we'll get rid of the felony charge or whatever it is. I don't know what it is for prostitution. Who knows? I don't know. But instead, oh no, well, this'll legalize prostitution. The sensationalism is the problem, you guys. I mean, I think everybody would want to stop, prostitution of young ladies. It shouldn't happen. But, this constant fight and then opening the door for the by the Democrats saying, opening the door for, the guys to say, "Hey man, now you could do it and you won't even go to jail, until you're 18, you can make a whole bunch of money, blah, 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 and use that as a sales tool." If you could look at that from that side, then you could see that that's not a good thing either. But instead of one trying to sell the other and trying to say, "Hey, I agree with you on this," they have to fight each other, and that's why nothing gets done. It's just stupid bunch of kids. It's just a bunch of children. You guys who are politicians, you guys are children. You need to be adults and learn how to speak and talk about things. All right, talk to you in the next video.